morning. So I'm going to take a run down to Saxon from the ranch. As you can see, beautiful day, early morning, and we'll see how this goes. Bike's covered up. Put the helmet on, and we will go down. Road is quite dry. No, I'm not going in the car. I've just got to get my phone and some keys. There we go. And here we go. Road pretty dry this morning. We live at an altitude of 1,300 meters, and I think it's about 100 feet or 200 feet. It's a little bit lower than Ben Nevis. As you can see, this is we're in the tree line, the pine tree line. And if old Mr. Dacia Duster gets out of the way, there we go, we'll continue our descent. See, quite sunny in the valley, sun just peeking over the mountain top. Quite cool. It's just 7:05 in the morning, so tyre temperature, road temperature, not really ideal, but a few of these twisties will soon warm up the old rubber. Well, a little bit of a slide there into that corner. Be a bit of traffic coming up and going down. It's time for people going to work round here. Right, approaching the Arboret, which is my local. It was where the first film, Going Up, was started from here. That's the Arboret post box. Up, so going to work with his white van. So this is new territory as far as you, the viewer, is concerned. A little bit of gravel and dirt on the road there from the trucks. There's a little quarry up there. Here you can see it's the first big drop. So look down into the valley. Here to the left, where the hurricane hit in winter time, blew all the trees down. There's a lot of rubbish. Here's the tunnel with the klaxon. Aha. Bit of construction taking place here, the new chalet just going up. If you're interested in buying something like that, set you back around about 750,000 Swiss francs, which is quite cheap. They'll start about 400,000. You're buying not a new property, but having a new one built is quite expensive. Oh, another white van man. Sun just popping over the edge of the mountain now. This is the second station going down the mountain. This is Sapino. It's also a little bistro. I don't go in there much though. In fact, hardly ever. So, see if we can get past this Hyundai. Still in the tree line, approaching the fruit, the apricot fruit orchards. Just get round this car. And here we go. That's looking down towards Martigny there in the valley. You can probably see it. To the right, you go up to towards Montreux, the Lake of Geneva. Oh, big rock in the road. Aha! Now we see the other part of the valley. This will be going east, and that's towards Sion, capital of Valais, where I live, and also towards the big passes, Grand Saint Bernard, Verker, Grimsel. And this area now is where all the fruit orchards are. This is only apricot trees you can see here. It's the apricot mansion, owned by the distillery Morand, which is here. La Courte is part of the business that collect all the apricots and turn it into fantastic schnapps, apricot schnapps, locally known as apricotine. Very nice too, so you have a chance to sample some of that when you're over here in September. A little bit of scratching there, and again into double S bends. You'll be having lots of those during the tour week. Switchbacks on gradients going up and down on good roads, bumpy roads. And by the way, this is not off-road. This is the kind of road you'll be travelling on during the week. Squeamish? Well, I think by the end of the week we'll be wanting more and more of this stuff. So, I'm going to just get by this car. Thank you very much. See, we're approaching Valley Floor, still going through the apricot orchards. Now up ahead, in the distance, is the town of Martigny. Going up to the left is the Forclaz, going to Chamonix, France and Italy, the Grand Saint Bernard. So here's where the apricot orchards stop and the vineyards start. These are all vineyards, red wine at this altitude. The valley floor is about 460 meters above sea level, and this is north facing. Across the valley is south facing, and what I'm going to point out to you in a second is the base camp Sion, where we'll be at for the week in September. And if you can see where I'm pointing there with my hand, you see some white roofs, and there to the right of it there's like some greenish roofs. That is the actual base camp where your hotel, restaurant, camping is situated. So we'll be starting out from there every day. Well, we're there the whole week. Anyway, back to riding. On the vineyards, the white grape or the green grape is grown further down, but the red one is higher up. It's much more robust. These are all vineyards here. And here we're approaching Saxon village, where I live. There you go, Saxon. Inhabitants around about 11,000 here. And going through the top part of the village, there's the church. There's two churches here, Catholic, and there's also an English church. So anybody planning on getting wed, we can organise that for you. Here we see church and the dead centre of Saxon. Whoa! I'm going to pick up a JCB tractor trailer. Another local of mine, the Café de Saxon, owned by a Harley owner, on holiday at the moment, usually going there for a couple of nippy sweeties. And here on the left, the large buildings, the greenish coloured one, that is the local community or the council house where I pay all my taxes. There you go, it's the back side of the council house. Now riding in to the main village of Saxon. Kids going to school. Here on the continent or in Switzerland, kids get Wednesday afternoons off. They start a lot earlier than in England, but they also have school until end of primary. It's on Saturday mornings as well. So a little bit different school structure as far as when they go to school is concerned. We've got primary school and the secondary mods and techs are in Martigny and Sion accordingly. So just riding over the bridge here into Saxon and looking up the mountain there is where we've just descended from. You can see my hand, we just live to the right of my index finger, right at the top there. Not on the blue skyline, but the next mountain crop, rock crop coming down. We can't actually see where I live. So here we are, the main drag into Saxon. And Saxon itself. There you go. Hope you enjoyed, and see you later.